Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sovereign Citizen Bingo! Ladies and...
Stop it, me. Sorry, I was... all right, that's enough of that. Yeah, I was talking to people in the stream before it started, so don't worry about that. Now you know what the delay is, though. Anyway, hi, everyone. Hello. How's it going? I'm dressed up for this one. You're welcome. Weird noises outside. Anyway, we're not going to worry about it. Hi. Disclaimers before we do anything. The first 10 minutes of this stream, it's going to be me rambling. The rest of it's going to be me rambling. But the first 10 minutes is set aside so that people can come in, settle down. I can figure out, who's here, say hi. Or not, maybe I don't want to. You don't know me. Okay. We have bingo cards because we're going to be playing some bingo. If you want a card, there's a link. There should be a link in the description. Tell me if there's not. My goodness, that would be a problem. There should be a link in the description for bingo cards. And we'll be watching some videos by Van Balian. Van Balian, my guy. I say it every time, but Van Balian was one of the first channels I started watching when I started learning about sovereign citizens. Love it. Great videos, wonderful stuff. Definitely go check him out. He's a great source of this stuff. Anyway, so that's why I'm wearing all of this. I got my sovereign citizen judge outfit, a little piratey, a little judgy. I'm always a little judgy. So we're rocking that today. Got my gavel. I got concerned for a second, and I got my that because I like things. I like having things to emphasize things. Don't listen, when you have your own studio, you can do what you want with it. Anyway, so here's the deal. Will there be coin flips? Maybe I could be convinced. Maybe. What I'm talking about is if you're feeling very generous and you want to donate to this channel, thank you so much, by the way. Please don't do it unless you really want to, and don't do it if it's going to cause any sort of financial harm to yourself, put you in a bad place financially. That would be horrific. I do not want that. Generally, if someone donates $20, which is just an insane amount, I do a coin flip. If it is tails, like so, I'll zoom in. You get to see that again. Then generally nothing happens. If it's heads, though, you can tell there's a little dot on there. Then generally something happens. Don't know if we have anything that's going to happen this stream. Give me your ideas, folks, in the comments. No sounds again. Yeah, since we're still within the 10 minutes, do you hear the bloop? Let me know if you hear that. And I'll check my stuffs. This last time there are no sounds, but there should be sounds. Lisa says, I'm drinking, you should be. I have some apple juice. It's not good apple juice. It's very cheap apple juice, but it is apple-flavored apple juice, which you'd think all apple juice would be apple-flavored. But no. All right, you do hear that. So if we go to subscribers, no, if we go members, what's the thing for donating members? Because that's the thing that Shay too. Oh no, Cerebral. Oh no.
Sir, have you been
Just to
drinking
get this
tonight?
party started right.
I forgot it was going to do
Cerebral
that.
Tackle is a jerk.
Oh, also there's Train of Truth. I mean, we do have that. If you want to ask a question to Train of Truth has a little envelope right here with a message in there that I will read. And it won't necessarily be the right answer. It won't necessarily be a good answer, but it will be an answer. And we'll get to that in just a second. Oh, goodness. No. I don't remember how I did this originally. It wasn't super chat. Members. Noise is gonna kill me. All right, hold on. We're working our way through it. I'll give you some music while we do it. Okay, we're going to change the noise on this thing. And you all get to hopefully listen in. I don't remember what I chose last time, unfortunately. This might get loud. All right, brace yourself. If you're wearing headphones, careful. This might get loud. No, stop it.
There we go.
I think that might have been the one.
I can't believe this.
Oh, I hate it so much.
Thanks for the dono. Thanks for the tip. There we go. This is amazing. Thanks for the host. Easy. Huge.
That's the one. That's what we're going to use. Oh, if you might not be able to hear that. I don't know. I don't know what the volume looked like on that. Can I test it?
Blue Bacon became a member.
We're up in the volume, so it's really obnoxious. All right. It should be good. Careful, Icarus. That would be a good one. In fact, I have that here.
Careful, Icarus.
I don't have it for members. All right, you heard all of it. Great. All right, we are 6 minutes, 35 seconds in. That's perfect. So those are just the stock sounds I could choose for that. Perfect. Huge. So anytime there's a member, it should do that. Now, Warren Ganrissy, thank you so much. Says thanks for the video. No, you. Cerebral Tackle, thank you so much. Says just to get this party started right. Bitch. Appreciate you. And then Shay, my God. 20 memberships. What are you doing? Also, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay, that deserves a few coin flips until. Okay, well, I dropped it until I get a heads. All right. We got a heads. So if you'll bear with me, are any of these? I wasn't really prepared for that to happen. Man, that was not too dusty. It's fine. All right. Oh, that's not what I want. Stop it. Here we go. Maybe. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. It's not that. It is this. Oh, I don't want to have to consume any of this. What? Oh, I hate it so much. I'll get to that question. Oh, that's horrific. Anyway, wow, I hated that so much. I have nothing to wash it down with. That's upsetting. Puppies versus, what is it? Puppers versus kitties. Train of truth. What do you got for me? Thank you. All right. Depends on the pupper, depends on the kitty. That is fair. I'll give my own answer to that. Very similar, actually. I like dogs better when I'm in the mood to cuddle a dog. I like cats better when I'm not in the mood to cuddle. That makes sense. Like when I'm like, I want a dog I can pet and hang out with. Like, let's go. But a cat's a very independent animal, and like you don't interact with that often. But sometimes I want that, right? Sometimes like I can't deal with the neediness of a dog. And I would just like to have a cat that like walks over me every once in a while. Just be like, oh yeah, you're here too. Hi, how's it going? So, I had a friend named Derek, great guy. He had a cat named Maggie, And Maggie was the friendliest cat. You could have conversations with Maggie. So you'd say something to Maggie, and Maggie would just be like, meow. You're like, great. Good talk. Happened every time. I loved it. What direction? Nope. I miss the calzones we used to get. They were great calzones. Anyway. No, kittens suck. Cats are great. I hate kittens. They're very cute. I hate kittens. I used to have a roommate that fostered kittens back when I was in college, and they're assholes. They're so obnoxious.
Huge!
Wonder528 became a member.
I love it so much. Ugh. Train truth question: when's the last time you blow your stack? Thanks, Train of Truth. All right. Yeah, Train of Truth doesn't know what that means either. But the answer's on the other side. 1938. I told you it might not be correct. Thanks, Train of Truth. Appreciate it, Jeff. Back you get. All right, that's enough fun. Sure hope it works. I might have put it back too far. So, the goldfish is the best. That's good. Anyway, Bearded Dragons. Bearded Dragons are a lot of fun. We are 11 minutes, 44 seconds in, so we should get into this. The video we're going to be watching, and if you have your bingo cards, get ready to use them. We're looking for horizontal and vertical. All 5 spaces. Of course, you get a free space. Let's mark our free space right now. Bam, it's marked. My card, and yours will be different, most likely, says traffic laws are not crimes, private citizen, broken window, taxation, theft, Terry President, Ohio. I don't need a driver's license, very patient officer, screening woman. I know my rights. Am I being detained? You're, there it is, getting sued, traveling, and of course the free space. God is my authority. Am I free to go? Blackstone Dictionary, I do not consent. Free man / free citizen. You're getting fired. Fifth Amendment, corporate select type, people versus battle. Article 4, call your supervisor. You can't do this. Not every card will have the same thing. It's not just a different order. I think some cards have things that are not on this one at all. So if you get something on your card, say it in the chat. And then we'll address whether or not it actually was a valid thing. I will try to call it out as I see it. And then if you get bingo, vertical and horizontal, first person in the chat is determined to be the winner. And we clear our cards. However, to get the prize, which is something, a shirt from my Etsy account, we can go over there right meow. We have a food fight shirt. Oh, this one's brand new. It's pretty fun. You can go check it out on your spare time. We don't need to go over the details. We have my tank top that I used in a couple of my videos. The Your Scam by Chili parody video. That was the shirt I actually used. We have the I'm Not Your Babysitter, Take Your Childish Nonsense Somewhere Else. That one came from a stream. It was something I thought of on a stream or said during a stream or something. I'm pretty happy with that one. Someone just bought that. So you won't be the only person to own it. I am particularly fond of the U of Tubes shirt. Check it out in your free time. It's got a lot of fun little details. What else do we have? Oh, the Womp Womp shirt. That one's fun. That one was, people liked that one. And there are a couple others. And so once we have a winner, once someone declares bingo and they say, yes, I definitely have it all, we're clearing our boards. If you send me something that is not a bingo, unfortunately, we cannot, and I mean me, send you out a shirt. You have to actually win. You can't just try to cheat your way through it. And then I will go through it and I will make sure that we saw all of the things that you're claiming. Not because I don't want to give you a shirt. I want to give you a shirt. I do. I look ridiculous. Wow. Anyway, only vertical. No, it's vertical and horizontal. You have to do both, or otherwise I will lose all of my money. I will. I will make have a net loss on this video. Which video did I wear to court? Or which T-shirt? I'm sorry. What am I saying? Which T-shirt did I wear to court? None of these, and I won't. Anyway, let's begin. Again, this comes from Van Balian. And we will see how it goes. Make sure you have those cards ready. Here we go.
He's a sovereign citizen.
No, I'm not. That's not oxymoron.
Hold up. All right. Do we have I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm not a sovereign citizen. You might on your card. I don't think I have it on my card. We're gonna keep going. Also, there's gonna be a lot of stopping and starting and pausing and some explanations. Bear with me on this. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Black's Law.
Just give me your ID.
Black's Law Dictionary.
Black's Law Dictionary. Already there. Bam! I love it.
Give me your ID.
That was just the intro. Look at that sweet intro. Where's my sweet intro? Gotta get around to it. James, you don't have bingo.
Welcome
You
back to
stop
the
there.
channel, guys. Today we head to the city of Wichita, Kansas,
Yeah.
where this newbie sovereign citizen, complete with fake paperwork he downloaded from the internet, along with one of those fake American state national ID cards, attempts the usual script. But Wichita PD are not interested in his pseudo-legal woo and shut him down with logic, drop a bunch of tickets in his lap, and leave him with some bad news.
Griffey, no, I cannot wear this hat.
Right, let's get
I mean,
into
I
the
could.
video.
There would be problems.
Hi.
Does anyone have shoes?
No,
On the
and
card?
I'm gonna let you know right now that you're being recorded for my purposes and for your purposes. If
I
you
don't think I have recorded on any of these cards.
need to go to court,
Okay, but you got no tags, so are you aware of that?
is that your emergency?
Oh, if you have, is it an emergency? I don't know if I have those on these cards, but I feel like it should be. I don't have it on my card. All right, we'll keep going.
It's not an emergency. You have to have a tag on your vehicle if you're going to drive.
I'm sorry. What's your name and badge number?
Officer St. Vrain ID 2509.
Name and badge number
this
might
could
be
go
on there.
really
Thank you.
easy, man, or this could go really difficult, okay?
I don't,
You've
and
got-
also
you've got
I want to let you know that I am not driving. I am traveling.
Traveling, that's on there right. Hold on. There, right there. We're clicking on it. Heck yeah.
I'm not
Okay, so
using
you-
this
Okay.
as a
We're
vehicle.
not going to go down this
This
route.
is a private
Okay, do you
automobile.
have ID on you?
This is not a vehicle, it's a private automobile. Do we have that? Someone probably has that on the card. Checking mine. I don't have it on mine. Did he say traveling? Sorry, I heard the
I want to
automobile
let you
thing.
know that I am not driving. I am traveling. I am
Okay,
not
so
using
you-
this.
okay.
I'm sorry. No, we already went over that. With the comments and don't mind me.
As a
We're
vehicle.
not going to go down this
This
route.
is a private
Okay, do you
automobile.
have ID on you?
Private automobile. I feel like surely I should have that. That's fine. We're gonna keep going.
What crime have I committed?
Almost traffic laws are not crimes, but not quite. I think we're gonna get there though.
It's an infraction. You don't have a tag on. I'm not going to do this with you, man.
No, we're not.
sorry.
We're not at very patient officer. You gotta. That's a subjective one. I will call that out. This guy is no. I don't think we're gonna have an officer that's like. This officer's already saying like I'm not gonna play this game, so I would say no on that one.
Other stuff that I could be doing.
An infraction is not a crime.
I don't-
Oh, yeah, yep. We're gonna do traffic laws are not crimes. Bam. They certainly can be, but the Supreme Court, I believe, has ruled that traffic laws can be enforced in a manner that has a detention to. It's a whole thing. So we got it.
I don't care what you're going to say. I need your identification. I need proof of insurance. You do not have a tag on your vehicle,
This officer knows.
so you need to provide that.
This is not a very patient officer.
Right, so because this cop is not interested in any of his pseudo-legal woo, the SOVCIT asks for a supervisor because, as
do
we
you have
all
a supervisor?
know, SOVCITs think supervisors possess the secret knowledge and will instantly tell their subordinates to back off. But he's in for...
I don't think he said I don't need a license. Let me open up the transcript real quick. Automobile, it's a faction. Faction not a crime. Don't care what you have to say. No, he did not say that.
a rude awakening.
That would be if I was driving in a commercial
Oh,
capacity.
wait.
Can you-
We do have call your supervisor. It's blocked by the microphone. It's right there. I want to hear him actually say it, though.
Please get your sergeant.
Okay. That'll count. Call your supervisor. That counts. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not too shabby. I'm right. Ooh.
661. Could you start me one? I'm 10-4. He's not complying.
No, that's not the case.
Yes,
I have
you're
ID.
not complying.
I have ID, but it's not for commercial purposes.
I don't care.
If you have commercial versus non-commercial, might be on a card, then you could check that off. I don't have anything. We are getting close to I don't need a driver's license, though, which is right there. Ooh. Excellent.
Care what commercial, non-commercial purposes you have.
Well, I'm not following commercial law. I'm following common law, sir.
Commercial versus common law. If anyone has that. Also, Scott, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Says, sorry to be late. Should I start at the beginning or from here?
Huge.
Scott became a member.
Because you used your member comment. We have traffic laws are not crimes, traveling, Black's Law Dictionary, and call your supervisor. You could start there. Sorry, am I thwacking my microphone? I'm so listen. Oh my God, my hands are just all over the place. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a jerk. Let's keep going.
He's a sovereign citizen.
No, I'm not. That's an oxymoron.
Okay.
God, if you have oxymoron. I don't know if I put oxymoron. These are older cards. I should update them. Listen, if you're upset, we're going to go into education mode. If you're upset about being called a sovereign citizen because it's an oxymoron, not because of what you believe, because it's an oxymoron. Sorry, pants. Sovereign citizens, I'm fairly confident name themselves. I do believe that's the case. So, sorry you were too late to have a say in the naming, right? You weren't part of that committee a few decades early. Yes, if you have on your card, is this an emergency? Then yes, that one, mark that one as well. All right. That better not be near bingo. Vertical and horizontal? First degree fondling child. I'm like, it was consensual. So.
Black's Law.
Just give me your ID.
Black's Law Dictionary.
Okay, give me your ID.
Black's Law Dictionary again.
Not a sovereign citizen, but quotes everything out of the Sovereign Citizen Handbook.
Sorry, I
So,
bumped it
you know
again.
the
That
old
was an
saying,
accident.
if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, then guess what? Yeah, it's a duck.
Wah, wah.
Black's
Give me-
Law
okay.
Dictionary. This is under duress, by the way.
What's under duress?
Being forced to.
Under duress.
Without-
If you have under duress on your card, I don't know that I do. Then you can mark that there. Man, I thought this card was great. Actually, I thought this card was not great because it has Article 4 and Screaming Woman. I was like, this and People versus Battle. Like this Wichita, the guy, it's not going to have those things. But then I got excited about it again, and now I'm not so sure. I think someone's going to beat me. I'm going to give myself my own merch. Haha.
My full consent.
Okay.
A
You have a
Very exciting video, I know.
you have a state ID from the state of Kansas.
No. I mean, I
So
guess
visual.
that is the state, or that is from Kansas State, not the state of Kansas, though.
Say it.
What do you mean from the state
Say
of
it.
Kansas?
From Kansas State instead of state of Kansas, meaning this is from the land and soil jurisdiction of.
What? If you have something about jurisdiction on your card, let me know. There's no video. It's just gray. So I guess we'll just look at my face as I look at these.
Common law and not the corporate jurisdiction that is the state of Kansas.
Land and soil jurisdiction of common law. Well, that doesn't sound like something you randomly pulled out of
now
your
there's part of the
backside
video.
at all now, does it? Top tip, if you ever need this much word salad to explain your ID, then it's probably a fake and not worth the fiat currency you paid to a SOVCIT website.
I
I
would
must
say
admit, though,
I
that
do not
phrase
consent
would
just
look
yet.
awesome on a t-shirt.
Building 8, I'm running.
Because that's something that actually is like verbalized so frequently, I generally want it to be very close to those actual words as opposed to just not consenting. He actually used the word consent. Yeah,
Black's
you're right.
Law Dictionary. This is under duress, by the way.
What's under duress?
Being forced to, without my full consent.
You know what? You make a good point. Without my full consent. Sorry, I missed that. I must have been elsewhere, I guess. Where do I have consent on my card? I do not consent. He says you don't have my full consent. That's gonna be close enough. Thank you for calling. See, this is why you gotta call me out. As I juggle all of you guys, plus the card, plus the video. I love it. It's a lot. I only got so many hands and legs, and I am using my legs to do it. All right. Okay. No duress yet.
Do you have a
Still no video.
state ID from the state of Kansas?
No.
Not your friend.
I mean,
I'll confirm
guess
that.
that is
Allowed.
the state.
Word
Getting
salad.
forward,
Car? I assume not.
No,
Why not?
just to get back to where
I'm
we
not
were.
using it for commercial
What
purposes.
happens if you run into somebody? How are you going to pay for that?
It's none of your business.
Just
It is his business, actually. It's very much his business because that's the law, and he has to enforce that law. If I don't know if this would be anything having to do with insurance. I'm going to say no, not yet. Alan, no. This soon? We're going to have to make this more difficult if someone wins this early.
curious. That's why
I
you
don't
have
answer
to
I
have
picked a good video is the problem.
insurance. If you're traveling, commerce, non-commerce, any of that kind of stuff, and you run into somebody else, let's say somebody else is traveling, what are you going to do?
Traveling again.
What are you going to do?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. I didn't figure so.
I don't answer questions. I don't know that's on any of my cards, but if you have it, there it is. No, I don't have it on my card, do I?
Now, that's a great point.
I don't think I do have it because that's not unique to sovereign citizens. That's sometimes a very good thing to say. This guy's an idiot doesn't mean that you should not say that in certain situations.
But it's one he cannot respond to, honestly. But it's probably the response you would get if this little screw ever ran into you. Or he would just drive off and leave you and your insurance company to foot the bill, leaving to higher premiums the following year. So if you live in Wichita or even Kansas, be on the lookout for a guy who spends more time on his hair than he does on his filthy 15-year-old Honda.
His hair's not as nice as mine. No, I would say this is not a patient officer. This officer is very direct about it. And like that doesn't mean, like, not a patient officer doesn't mean impatient. Just like, when I think a patient officer is someone who's just like, oh, okay, no, I understand where you're coming from, but let's have a conversation about it. This officer's like, I don't care. I do not care. Give me your stuff. So no, I'm not going to give you a very patient officer for this one.
Under Accord.
So do you have any other form of ID on you?
I have
Not
my
with your social security number when you were born at a hospital?
I have my 2 witness forms that go off of my birth certificate.
Oh, that's okay. So I don't think I have it here. That would be under. I don't think I've ever seen a form for it. There's a sovereign citizen argument that, well, I can't give you my date of birth because that would be hearsay because I was not capable of being a witness to my own birth because of my age. And so that information was told to me by another person, and therefore I cannot testify to its accuracy. That's the argument. It doesn't work because there are exceptions to hearsay. Birthday is, in the right circumstances, one of them. So he has witness forms of people who would have witnessed his birth, presumably his parents. It's not how that works. Just give the birthday. It doesn't make sense. Alan asks, if you have an indestructible trifold bingo card, you may play on that. Yes. Home Chef says, then I want window break now, not for bingo, just for fun. Understandable. No, definitely understandable. Pants. As far as I know, I was never born. Right? That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
But I'm not going to give that unless under duress.
Under duress. That's under duress. Do we have under duress on my card? Someone will have under duress on their card, I think. Veronica Foster says, can we acknowledge that an insult from Van Balen doesn't quite sound like an insult? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's always said very lovely. Very lovely. Yes, quite nice. Yes. Yes. Moving on.
What is your definition of under duress?
Oh, Mog, what? Mog's emulation station. Oh, thank you so much, Mog. And I suppose we could get a little bit of... There it is. Ooh. There it is.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
It says some sec for that sexy voice from another radio.
Examination station is a jerk.
It'll say it. Will it say it? I'll read it. Some sec for that sexy voice from another radio voice gifted fellow. Well, you know, I have a voice for radio, or a face for radio, and a voice, I guess. I don't know. Someone hire me for radio. Please do it. That sounds like a good time. Mog's emulation station, thank you so much. I guess we could do a coin flip. But only because of Shay and all of the people who are now members. I wouldn't accept. I can... It's a heads. I'm not happy about it. Let me look at what I got. It's all right. Nobody's watching the stream anyway. It's fine. Okay. Let's do what I want. Which one of these was it? Also, thank you so much. The most disgusting apple juice I've ever owned, maybe. The cap won't go back on. I'm running out of time. Ah! Ah! All right, here we go. Oh. Oh. Absolutely terrible. Bacon rambling is the free space. That would be yes. Anyway. Whoa, what? Back to the first one. All right. Yeah, pants. I remember that. I also had to flee that stream. It got weird. It's fair, but we still love it. Yeah. It's all right. So, oh, that one's so terrible. But thank you. Griffey has the same allergy. It's terrible, isn't it? I have merchandise for that, actually. That someone has bought today, which is very exciting because it went out today. It's Blue Bacon's apple juice. No, really. I have an apple juice allergy. That impairs my concentration and coordination, or coordination and concentration. There it is, right there. It's not cheap. Unfortunately, so the service I used to make the merchandise, it was already not cheap, and it's shipping from Latvia, I think. So shipping's like $10, which is upsetting. And then like the item itself, I can probably do it for cheaper. I don't have it up yet. Just so you know, if you want it now, it is available. I'm going to look into options for getting it printed cheaper. If it is popular, I can order a bunch here and ship them out myself. If people want them. But anyway, Tex Mom Bear, yeah, it sounded like the apple juice had an unwanted fruit flavor or something. Apple flavored. It's terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it. My Etsy link, by the way, is in the description of this video. And also in the comments, because Judy, you got this. Is being very helpful. Thank you so much, Judy. Yeah. Some Dr. Doom's Kingdom. If you... Can I pick one up in person with the manufacturer? That I don't know. But I digress. Where was I? No. Yes. Here we go. Back into the fray.
Being coerced and forced to without my
coerced if you have
consent.
it on your card.
Yeah, good luck with telling the judge you were coerced into giving your ID, especially after admitting on camera that you don't have a license, registration, or insurance when the law requires you to have all three.
It's true.
Oh, and while you're in court, tell the judge you didn't consent as well, because we could all do with a good laugh.
Congratulations, Susie. I will give you one of these. That one's for you. Hold on. I have a sneeze coming along.
Are you trying to see if the vehicle is stolen?
Hold up.
Uncover your VIN number.
All right.
Are you trying
Classic
to
sovereign citizen. Officer saying uncover your VIN number. The VIN number is covered because they do that for whatever reason. Blue bacon merchandise. It's expensive. Sorry. Fumble that one. Blue bacon's. If I read it, that would be helpful. Blue bacon merchandise. It's expensive. That's apparently according to Mog. My new advertising tagline. I love it. Yes.
see if the vehicle is stolen?
Yes, because
Okay.
you don't have a tag on it.
That's actually
I can
a fair
provide
response.
you with the title of it.
Okay, hand it to me.
Hold on.
We're getting somewhere,
And-
though. Oh, thanks.
There's the title.
Sorry, thanks.
Okay.
Or you could just uncover the VIN number. Let me get the title. Or just the VIN number. Alternatively, the officer, depending on the situation, if the VIN number's on the doors. Just so you know, when you open the door. That is moo. Wait, did I say moo? No, I don't think so. 48-hour auditor stream? What? Raymond, you're not first. What are you? Oh, where were you this entire time? It's fine. All right, I'm going to keep going. Guy needs to get some fuel in his car. Oh,
I'm
we hear,
sorry, do not touch my...
open your door. Maybe he's going for the VIN number there. Maybe he's about to pull this guy out. Who knows? Interesting.
Do not touch my automobile.
Officer can touch your automobile.
Uh-oh, you slipped up there. Now it's on the record that you called it a vehicle. That makes you subject to vehicle laws because that's exactly how laws work, right? Of course not. You'd have to be completely delusional to think calling your vehicle an automobile exempts it from regulation.
That's right. It's vessel. That's why you got the hat.
You're not allowed to search.
I'm not searching. I'm looking at
You
the VIN
touched
number
my
that you-
vehicle.
that's
That isn't...
fine.
Oh, I called it. He's getting the VIN number from the door. It's almost like I used to do this professionally. Yeah, that's not a search that violates the Fourth Amendment. Do I have Fourth Amendment? No, I have Fifth Amendment on my card. It's fine. Yeah, that's not going to be an unreasonable search under the Fourth Amendment.
Unauthorized search.
Okay, no, I'm not
The
searching. So
You just did. You leaned into a vehicle.
So now it's back to being a vehicle again and not an automobile. You know, when
Got
you
'em.
can't even get your script straight, how do you expect anyone else to keep up or even understand it? Also, it's not a violation of the
yeah,
Fourth
you
Amendment.
can't do this. I'll allow that. Yeah, I have mine right there at the bottom. You can't do this. All right, we are not getting anywhere on my card. I hope the rest of you are having better luck.
For someone, let alone a cop, to touch your vehicle while looking for the VIN. Also, if he wanted to, because you're being non-compliant, he could ask you to step out of your vehicle/automobile.
It's true.
Look up Pennsylvania versus Mims.
Oh, so good. Do we have Pennsylvania versus Mims on the? Well, no, it came from Van Dalen. Doesn't count. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you a sergeant?
he's right there if you got any questions.
Hi. What's your name and badge number?
You can roll down your window.
You have name and
These
badge
windows
number?
don't roll down. I'm sorry.
Step out of the car.
Yeah, I bet they do. Here's the thing. So generally, you only need to roll your window down about, enough to communicate, pass papers through, et cetera, et cetera. If your windows don't work and you can't communicate properly, you can be ordered out of the vehicle, so you can have a conversation outside of the vehicle. That's how it works. It's that easy. It's that easy. Wait, what? What are we saying? Non-stock accounts? What? Anyway, let's keep moving on. Let's keep watching this. See what we got.
And talk with me like an adult.
I'm not going to step out of my private automobile.
Goldfish says, "Is a window not working counts as a broken window?" No, I love where you're going. I'm gonna give you a light tap on that. I do love that argument, though, or that idea. All right.
Talk about, do we?
And now it's
now,
back to being
Hitchbot
an auto-
asks, is lying about the windows not rolling down, providing false information for the purpose of arrest? You could argue that it could be obstruction, depending on the laws of Kansas in this case. Although some states do have laws to prohibit you from lying in a way that obstructs an investigation. I think technically it meets the elements. I don't think a prosecutor would really fight that fight because it's not that strong of a thing in this case. Like, yeah, it probably meets the elements, but like a jury would be like, come on, man. And a judge is probably not really going to care enough about it.
Automobile with windows that may or may not roll.
Oh, wait. Someone's coming in the sock accounts? Who's coming in the sock accounts? Who is it? Who we got? Who's doing it? I must know. They're coming in there dipping. Catgirl, hi, by the way. Why am I dressed like a background character in a pirate movie? I'm a sovereign citizen judge, of course. I got my pirate hat. I got my judge wig. You know, sovereign citizens. Just checking. Just checking. Who's coming in my chat? Associated with people. I don't know. It's fine. I'm not going to look. Someone who's into feet? What? What is like? Oh, I see. Cause sock counts. Anyway, I'll keep an eye out for it. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. It's all right. We're gonna keep on moving on.
Down. Also, good luck with getting a SOVCIT to talk like an adult. I'm pretty sure hell will freeze over before that day comes.
I'm sorry, what's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Cooper, ID number 1882.
Sergeant Cooper, ID 1882?
That's right.
And what is this other gentleman?
Catmandu, I'm going to block you. Wearing sock sandals? No, it's fine.
1660.
But seriously, how dare you? How dare you? Do we have that on our board? Socks and sandals? No, I'm going to add that.
69 Landon?
1869.
1869 Landon. Awesome,
great
thank you.
year.
I appreciate that.
Officer's done with your ticket and your citation. We'll be on our way.
Sorry, I wish not to contract with.
Do we have contract on a card? I don't have it on mine. No, it's fine.
You guys.
I can't hear you when you're sitting inside the car.
I'm sorry, I wish to not contract with you guys.
I'm not asking you to contract anything.
Well, that's what a ticket is a proposition of contract.
No, it's not.
Yes, it actually is. Per commercial law, yes.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm going to explain this one. Per commercial law. So there's a like federal commercial law where they think that a vehicle is defined as being something operating in commerce. The statute that they refer to, it says, as defined in this, or for the purpose of this section, a vehicle is a commercial vehicle. Because it's commercial law, the definition of a commercial vehicle in commercial law only applies to commercial law. This, what they're doing here, is not commercial law, it's state law. So you're dealing with interstate commerce at the federal level. You're defining what is subject to commercial law. Vehicles operating in commerce are subject to that particular part of federal law. There are very few federal laws that apply to vehicles because generally that's a state level thing, except for interstate commerce, because the Constitution says that Congress has the power and authority, and however it's written, to regulate commerce as they see fit, or some other wording, however it goes. And that's why there is federal law regarding commerce. That's the reason. So when federal law says, for the purpose of this chapter of the the code, commercial or automobile or auto vehicle or motor vehicle, or whatever, means a vehicle operating in commerce, it's only for the purpose of commercial law. So unless you are being cited with commercial law, which, by the way, you're not, that doesn't apply. And you go, well, doesn't federal law supersede state law? If you are being charged under both in the same jurisdiction. So let's take, for example, a military installation where I used to enforce law. we enforce federal law, except there's the Assimilative Crimes Act, which meant that we could enforce state law if there was no applicable federal law. However, if there was an applicable federal law, that would generally take precedent, because it generally takes precedent. But if there's no applicable federal law, then state law would be enforced, because you can't have a law take precedent if it does not exist. This is very simple stuff, but sovereign citizens, when I explain this to them, love to change the topic or ghost me, and then go say the same nonsense somewhere else that has just been disproven. Does not make sense. It's really that simple. It really, really is. Good God. Anyway, you like that rant? I like that rant. We're going to keep going. Also, I feel like that rant has earned us a little bit of this. So good. So good. Let me take that. This might be abused. Ha! Womp womp, womp womp womp. Taco and Yoshi. Taco and Yoshi's not a sock account. Is it? Taco and Yoshi's been around for a while. Oh. I'm sorry. I misread it. You're not saying that Taco and Yoshi is the sock account. You're just addressing Taco. Oh, phew, I got real concerned that we were about to have a situation in here. Who is the sock account? Who are we? Vessels are federal. Who's the sock account? Mog's, sorry, I just encountered this. Mog's Emulation Station says, Blue Bacon, I had a friend visiting for the past week. We were watching one of Van's vids. Being Swedish, because Stockholm, he asks, so what is a sovereign citizen? And I just go, oh boy. That's the correct answer. Yes, oh boy is right. Ice Blade. Oh, Sky's Chicken. I haven't heard of that one in a good long time. I've forgotten about that one. Oh, is it Blee Bacon is Chili's Biatch? Oh, that's who we're talking about. Thank you for your service for reals. We wouldn't have our freedom with two players like you. Oh, I do want to address this because it's funny that you bring that up. Ladies and gentlemen, I served in the United States Army on active duty for 5 years and 10 months, starting October 1st, 2013. I served my country as military police in Germany and in Washington State at Joint Base Lewis-McChord. In Germany, I was a counter-narcotics investigator with CID, where I was semi-covert and did a lot of cool stuff. When I came to JBLM, I was stationed with the 66th Military Police Company, tried out for a brand new detachment called the Crime Suppression Unit, got in, and then after about a week and a half, which is a shame because they were offering some really cool training like boat patrol, bike patrol, a little bit of SWAT-related stuff. They sent me to investigation school, and people were like, hey, you already did investigations, do it again. And I was like, oh, that's a lot of paperwork, and they went, too bad, you are the guy for this job. So I did that for a bit. And then I went back to patrol work. And then I got out. And as I'm getting out, because you have to, as part of SFL TAP, which is where you get out of the Army and you have to go through all the process and procedures to make sure you are going to be okay and not end up like as a homeless person on the street. You have to meet with a recruiter for, this part of the music always annoys me. So we go to this music. Ah, yes. Listen up, folks. They said, do you want to stay on the National Guard? I went, as military police, I don't know if I'd want to do that. Only
John Coyote became a member.
I don't think I want to do that. For just 1 weekend a month, it's not worth it. And they went, well, what do you want to do instead? And I went, I'd like to work in Intel. And they went, no, because you're a little bit colorblind. And I said, well, then I'm going to do something that's pretty chillaxing. I'd go public affairs or the band. And they went, the band? Do you play an instrument? I went, I played tuba 7 years ago. And they said, well, which one do you want to try? I said, the band first, because I'm probably not going to get it. And then I got it. It happened. So yes, it's not the same thing as federal service, but I do serve the state, not only as a musician playing in veterans' nursing homes, for the retirees, the ones without legs, the ones who don't have family to visit them. I still play for them. I play for the people of Washington State. When COVID broke out, I sorted and delivered food to those who were hungry and in need. After the events of January 6th, I volunteered and was sent to Washington, D.C. to protect a presidential inauguration. So don't come here and think I haven't and do not continue to serve my country just because I have a skill. Sit back down. That was fun. Don't mind me as I spit facts that make you feel inadequate, bud. I'm so sorry you didn't do what I did and you missed your chance. I'm so sorry. I had fun with that. I would do that again. Jeff Hart, thanks so much, has followed the vid with the email threats he sent Van. Oh, that was this guy. Was that this guy? I can't. Give Van Valiant some love. Go to his channel. Check out his community posts. I thought commercial law regulate TV ads. It probably does, but that wouldn't be in the context of motor vehicles. Yeah, Blee Bacon. Oops, you done goofed. Oh, how embarrassing for that guy. Mog, thank you so much. It's by contrast, I program video games for a living. That's super dope, though. When I was in college back in the day, that's what I originally was going for, video game design and development. And then I was like, I'm not good at programming. So I...
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
The train has been there this entire time, just
Mog
waiting.
simulation station is a jerk.
Abby Finch. Yeah, let me put that back. But it was there. It did the thing. I forgot it was still there. Get out of here, train of truth. Nope, other way. Thank you. All right. So, yeah. Then as I was trying to figure out what to do, I went, man, I'm not really ready for a desk job. I need some action adventure in my life. So I joined the army and they put me behind a desk. I still got the excitement and action adventure, but it was fun. It was in Germany. So yeah, it can't really be, it's 200 sex. That's a lot of sex. Let me convert that. That is $18.47. So that is not 10 flips. I'm surprised it triggered the train. Or it would have if or it triggered the stuff. Not that I mind. And that's a very generous donation. Thank you so much, by the way. You're just ridiculous. Thank you, all of you. You guys are being very, very generous. And Giant Cardi, thanks for being a member for 14 months, by the way. Whew! Says, hello from Charlie, that cat, who keeps trying to step on the keyboard. Send you a message, I guess. Hope everyone is staying hydrated. Well, trying to. James K. also, by the way, thank you. Says, kittens are a-holes. Quoted from me, Blue Bacon. It's true. Wonder if I do anything becoming a member. And yes, I think that's caught up. Let's keep going. Has our sock account popped back in? Blee Bacon's Chili's Biatch says, Judy, I served in the Toy Soldier Army and proud of it. Good for you. Personally, I did not serve in the Toy Soldier Army. I served in the real army. And now I serve in the National Guard. And I feel like I'm doing more for my community in the National Guard than I ever did active. Although I did a lot active. It's a pretty different feeling. And I love them both. And I'm really glad that I get to do it in the way that I get to do it. So, but I mean, the alternative would be I don't do it at all. So I'm just a veteran free and clear of the military. But instead I chose to stay in and develop a skill that I once had. So, yeah. So sorry. Jeff Hartz. Let's keep watching this. We gotta get that bingo.
Commercial law pertains to businesses.
Oh, Lee Bacon's still going. Lee Bacon says, wet service. He already been proven a liar and everything else. He hasn't proved it to anyone. Yeah, so I publicly shared my documents that prove it. And they were reviewed by Master Sergeant Retired, who's on YouTube. He's a retired Master Sergeant. And you can look up my service record, I assume, because it exists. And there are images of me serving. I don't know what to tell you, bud. It's kind of embarrassing that you're not keeping up on this, though, when you're trying so hard to call me out on something that you've been proven wrong on. Ooh. As far as me lying about everything else, there was one lie to protect my family. And it lasted a weekend when I knew that they were safe and I could get a protection order in place.
Thomas Agwan became a member.
Oh, no. Is he going to do it? It's not going to do it for the gifted. Also, Shay Tooth. Okay, Thomas, thank you so much. Just lay off the apple juice. Very little apple juice has been consumed. There it is. Shay Tooth, thank you so much. All right, that's the coin flip. So, Juggernaut, Jared Reed, The One, Lan, Angel Booster, Alan Fisk, and Denver Yo-Yo. And I exist. Julie Vander Horst Jansen. Oh no, it skipped. It's moving. Laura Dominguez, LJ Sings, huge! Darling Renee. You remember now. Congratulations. No! Gets me every time. Blee Bacon's Chili's Biatch says Chili's a lot better person than Blue Bacon. I respectfully disagree, but you are allowed to have an opinion. God, I knew this would bother me. I did it on purpose. What just happened? It's getting crazy up in here. Huge! Mark, I'll trust you on that. What I want to know is, why are the updates so slow on Minecraft? Griffey, thank you so much. Says, I'm going for heads. All right, but only because of Shay. This is so obnoxious. But that was the point. Where's my foot pedal? There it is. All right, it's gonna be heads. Huge! It is not.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
All right, that's just it catching up.
Griffey is a jerk.
Yeah. You just pay to get insulted, basically. I'm so sorry. Huge! Some people are into that. I don't kink shame here. Only a little bit. Lee Bacon's Chili's Biatch says, I learned to spell from Kate. Sorry. Huge! I wish I knew what that meant. Lee Bacon, if you can behave yourself. If you can behave yourself, you can stay here. He says, because you're so scared you had to get a PO. Huge! I don't know if you know how death threat works, but it's generally pretty advisable to get a protection order when you get death threats, so that stuff starts happening and people start trying to make those death threats a reality. You can get the government involved pretty quickly. I'm trained and capable of shooting someone. I'm not interested in doing it, but I don't have to. If I can get the government to...
I am going for heads.
...act on my behalf, it only makes sense. Sorry you feel differently. You're a different person than I am. I stand by the choice I made. Don't think I'm not capable of taking care of a threat. Huge! In many situations. I just don't know exactly what the threat will be, because apparently there were multiple armed gunmen that were going to come into my house to kill me. That's how I interpreted the message I received. So, gosh, it just sort of makes sense to have a protection order in place. Now, if you had served the military, you would know that it isn't sensible to not plan for an attack and to not prepare for an attack. So I don't know what you're thinking about how you have to be a single soldier in a fight. That's stupid. That is the absolute opposite of how the military trains and operates. That's not how it works. So I'm sorry you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm sorry you've decided to come here and show that off to everybody. But here we are. Shay 2 says, Blue Bacon's house can't get a flat tire. And Blue Bacon doesn't have to maneuver around a steering wheel when he gets up in the morning. Fair. That is fair. Let's keep going. I'll start issuing strikes. The chat doesn't want me to keep addressing him. I'd love to, but chat doesn't want it. So if he can't behave himself, or she...
just because they are listed on a credit agency's website. And if a ticket or charge was an offer to contract, then nobody would ever be charged with a crime. It's just amazing to me how gullible some people are. Then again, whole communities of people believe the earth is flat, so I shouldn't really be that surprised.
You have the right to take care of it within 10 days. If you refuse so, then the warrant will be issued for your arrest. We're not forcing you to take care of it within 10 days.
But you'll
be arrested.
forcing me to contract
Taco,
by
we're back
giving
to
me
bingo.
that ticket. When I've told you I do not wish to contract, and this is not a vehicle. I am not driving. This is a private automobile. I
It's
am
a vehicle.
traveling, and I am not conducting commerce on these roadways.
Correct.
It's not
You still
a
need
game.
a license.
This is law.
Talk all you want. Once he's done, he will issue the citation and you can go about your business.
Okay. Which I hope you guys have the forms for rescission on it.
What does that even mean?
Courts, I guess. I don't know what that means.
Every contract.
That's right, Alan.
I
Okay.
don't care to be talked to about your ideologies.
It's not ideology, sir. It's law. It's not opinion. It is actual factual law.
No, it's not.
Oh, it absolutely is an ideology.
Yeah, you get
And
a
the fact
value.
that this cop doesn't know what a rescission form is should be a giant red flag
James
that
K.
one isn't required when issuing a traffic citation. Also, the fact that you're so passionate about this is kind of a red flag that you learnt the law from someone who isn't a lawyer.
Right. Well, that's something for a court to decide.
So you're saying-
More than welcome to go to the court and fight this citation in court.
So you're saying that my rights are just able to be violated all the
You know
time
what?
here?
Taco and Yoshi asks, can we mark Terry versus Ohio for the stock distraction chat? Yes, we can. Because that's related to Jose Maria de Castro. And stock distraction went on long enough. I feel like I owe you that. So yes. Yes, we can. There it is.
I mean, that's obviously what you're doing. I'm wishing not to contract, and it is my right to wish
No,
not
Griffin, we
whether
cannot.
I contract.
You can see it.
And I do not appreciate your officer touching my vehicle, touching my automobile.
Sucks to suck. I don't appreciate you being
without
this bad at
consent
law.
when I was uncovering the VIN number up front.
Ice Blade, thanks so much.
And I
Says Ryan Macbeth also did a bunch of MP breakdown videos lately. If you're interested, ooh, I am, and hopefully the voice is fixed. It works again. Yes, I should check that. Ryan Mc. Oh, I know Ryan Macbeth. Yes, I've talked to him before. Email. I've seen his shorts on it. Not any long form videos though. I know my rights. Did he say I know my rights? I don't know if he did.
I was providing him the VIN number and the title to prove that it was not stolen and it is under my ownership.
Oh, bless him. He's still upset about the police officer opening his car door. Wait until he finds out about Pennsylvania versus Mims. That's really going to freak him out.
So how often does this work for you?
Oh God! Wait, James K says idea blue T-shirt cannon. What would I do with it? But I like that idea. It probably won't happen.
I've been traveling for
Traveling again.
a little over half a month now. Haven't been pulled over. I'm just waiting until I get.
On the car, you've never been pulled over?
See, yeah, Taco. I play the
I've
Corpus
been,
Select Eye Girl. That one's. I specifically put things on there for that video because originally when I did this, it was compilation videos I hadn't seen. So I'm like, oh yeah, no, it will pop up in a compilation video. So
I'm waiting to get private traveler's plates that are non-UCC or for non-use or for non-commercial purposes.
yeah, that's a normal plate, dude. That's a normal plate. That's the standard. You know what? I'm going to give you very patient officer for the sergeant that's shown up because he's being very patient about it. Oh man, we're getting real close.
That tell you and show and prove to you guys that I am not conducting in commercial capacity when you see it, rather than having to stop me and figure all this out right now.
They said private citizen.
First of all,
hold on. Let me. When you get private traveler's plates. He hasn't said private. He hasn't said I'm a private citizen, which is usually what I'm looking for. But private traveler plates, maybe. Okay, so you guys are telling me that I should blast a t-shirt cannon on my own streams. To where? Where am I blasting a t-shirt cannon? To my okay. Well, you know what? Because I rambled on so long, I'll give you private citizen as well. I'm feeling generous now. Anyway.
Those private tags are a con. They never work, but they do one good thing. They are a massive advertisement to law enforcement that you're driving illegally. So expect an increase in traffic stops when you put them on.
I have a rant for you. In Washington State, at the very least, you are supposed to have a license plate mounted on the front of your vehicle. Some people put their license plate in their windshield, their front windshield. That, in my opinion, is worse than actually mounting, or worse than not mounting anything at all. One, a license plate in your windshield is not going to be fastened or fixed firmly to the front of your vehicle, which I believe is required. It's also not going to be generally less than 4 feet off the ground, which is also required. So what you are doing is improper display of plate, and you are telling a police officer that you have a front license plate. Now, here's the thing. You only have to mount that front license plate if you've been issued 2 license plates. And you know that a vehicle has been issued 2 license plates if it says on the registration that 2 have been issued. I don't know if in Washington State, and they very well probably could, but it's possible an officer cannot pull you over. It would be a secondary offense for not having a front license plate. In the sense that if they discovered after detaining you in a traffic stop for something else, if they discover upon looking at your registration that you've been issued 2 but you're not displaying 2, then they could ticket you. Again, I don't remember if it's a secondary offense or not right now in Washington. But if it is, if you don't have that plate on, they can't pull you over for it. If you have it in your windshield, then they know you've been issued that second plate and they can pull you over for it. So in my opinion, it is better not to display it at all. Also, display it in the front of your vehicle. But just a fun little thing. Just a thing I like to bring up. Because I see it all the time. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? That's just as bad. Right? If you don't have it on the front of your vehicle, or if you have it in the windshield, both of them are failure to display a plate properly. So, how is this better? It's not. Moving on. Use the t-shirt cannon for home and self-defense. If any constitutional law scholar is attacked by your shirt with a 10th Amendment and Terry vs. Ohio written on it. I should make some shirts that provide correct information about Terry vs. Ohio and other things. That would be fun. Anyway.
And don't forget to record every encounter. And secondly, the only thing these cops figured out is how dumb you are to fall for an ideology that, if true,
I fired it into my backyard for testing. I have not used it on somebody.
All law enforcement redundant.
And the oxymoron your officer used as a sovereign citizen.
You're a sovereign citizen.
It doesn't mean anything. Sovereign.
Try harder.
Look at Black's Law definitions of what a sovereign is, and
listen. No.
And what a citizen is. There are 2 different things. I'm not a citizen.
What kind of paintball gun? Nothing fancy. It's the something 98 custom. What is it? Just a simple one. I don't remember the brand name off the top of my head. It's right there. But I gotta get back into this.
Okay.
Just letting you know that.
We're not INS, or Homeland Security or anything like that. So it doesn't matter.
Titman, that sounds right. Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you have a problem with the term sovereign citizen, take it up with the creators of it, the Posse Comitatus, the original SOVCITs. Because they coined the term. And just because something is an oxymoron doesn't mean it cannot exist. Jumbo shrimp is the perfect example.
Great example.
Also, you don't have to be a citizen to be subject to a country's laws.
I say this all the time. Yes, Van Balian, thank you. If you're visiting from, I don't know, Charlie or England, I apologize. You're still subject to the laws. It's a sort of a territorial jurisdiction, not like citizen jurisdiction. There are some laws that only apply to citizens, some laws that only apply to people who aren't citizens, but generally all of them apply. Black's Law is on the bingo card, yes, but we've already crossed that one off. If you haven't yet, go for it.
Paul McCartney, Snoop Dogg, Ozzy Osbourne, Axl Rose, Hugh Grant, Keith Richards, Boy George, the list goes on. So if what you're saying were true, then I think their lawyers would have found that loophole.
And can you tell me why he's running code for non-emergency? He also blipped his sirens, which sirens are fine, but the actual code
It's to get you to pull over. The Supreme Court, I believe, has ruled that they can do that.
Red and blue flashing lights for non-emergency, whereas he sounded his siren.
It's to signal you to pull over.
The siren.
Supposed to yell out the window at you?
He used the siren.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
good.
But the blue light, the blue
You're
and red
supposed to yell out the window to you? Oh, this officer. Love it.
lights for non-emergencies?
We use those every day.
I'm sorry, you're committing fraud. And
Then file
violations
charges or
every day,
something.
then. If you are using the siren at the same time.
Says the guy
That
driving
officer
without
like
a
yawn?
license, registration, and insurance. And yeah, that side the cop
Oh,
made
just pit
is
you.
pretty much the same sound my wife hears every time I find another
That's a
right
lot
to
of
travel
air
fail
fresheners,
video.
yeah. Is that what
So
those are?
about 2 to 3 times a week on average. Seriously though, in what alternate reality is a cop using his lights and sirens, or his sirens but not lights for the intended purposes against the law?
You might check your front left tire sometime. It looks a little low.
I know.
Okay.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you just don't have proof of insurance, or you have not.
The officer's supposed to stick his head out the window and shout, "Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo." My poor neighbors. Ugh.
I'm sorry. I'm not using it for commercial purposes.
I'm sorry.
And I wish not.
I'm sorry. T-shirt Gatling gun cannon for 4.3 thousand. We're stopping the stream right now, and we're checking that. You didn't want me to stop the stream? You shouldn't have brought it up. That one's on you. It's on a little cart. It's a Coca-Cola Zero cart. What? No. Or is that just as an example? It's not a Gatling. Is it a Gatling gun? Or is it just like a boom, boom, boom? Oh. Yeah, $400 to $300. $325 delivery fee. Well, now I'm out. If it's $325 to deliver it, I'm out. Not interested. Back to the video.
I can answer questions about anything else in regards. Officer?
No, I
Sergeant?
will not share the screen. How dare you?
Officer.
Overruled.
I do have here a intent of fee schedule, of which if you guys wish to provide me a proposal of contract in the form of a citation of a ticket, I would need you guys to read this and be aware of what you are trying to have me contract to before I contract to it. Okay?
You're talking about, you can talk to the officer about that. He's going to give you that citation, I'm sure.
Okay. I have here a intent of fee schedule.
A what?
An intent of fee schedule for
Oh,
basically, if you guys wish to contract with me, you have to abide by my provisions of contract as well, which I was.
I don't know what you mean by.
Not how that works.
I bring up the course with you.
Yeah, I take it to court.
What the judge is.
Well, I have to let you guys know, as you guys are the ones issuing
Riveting
the contract to
visual.
me in the form of a citation ticket.
I was gonna sit here.
Which.
Duly, no, it's on Axon there, on video.
So are you accepting and refusing to see
I'm not
these?
accepting anything.
Accepting
So you're
and refusing.
to see these.
What?
Yeah, I'm refusing to see those.
Okay. Then-
Griffey, overruled.
Now that
No,
was
we have
pretty
patient
much
officer. The
perfect
sergeant was patient.
response
The sergeant was patient. Sorry, things happened. Sergeant is patient. We have that one.
to all that word salad, because here in the real world, not having insurance has real world consequences. Also, that fee schedule is a waste of perfectly good paper.
We're going till we get that bingo.
Well, I would only need insurance if I was operating in a commercial capacity.
I don't believe so.
That is the law. Yeah.
No.
This isn't a vehicle. This is a private automobile.
It's a vehicle.
A vehicle
Kid.
is a commercial term.
Wrong.
I am non-commercial.
Probably true.
Grubhub, that's not commercial?
That was from prior.
Oh. Oh, so he started doing this, what, like a month or 2 months ago? Is that when he got fired from Grubhub? Or quit? Because, yeah, that would be a technically commercial vehicle, wouldn't it? Operating in commerce. Although, yeah, again, technically doesn't really matter because the commercial thing only applies to a federal law that is not coming to play here. So, no fifth yet.
Which I am not conducting any commerce right now.
No, but you do in this vehicle.
No.
No?
No, not anymore. I stopped that the 30th of April.
Good for you.
Back prior to 30th of April?
I don't answer questions for prior incidents.
And, I mean, he's still answering questions,
So the
though.
officer's going to come up, he's going to issue a citation. You
Well,
don't
my
have to
train is
sign it.
still...
That's fine. He's going to, if you don't want to touch it, he'll put it in your car, through the window. And
Thanks, Train
go
Truth.
About your business. You'll have 10 days to take care of that citation, okay? By receiving it, it's not a admission of guilt, just state you received a copy of it, all right? There'll be a number circled on the bottom that you can call and set up for a court date if you so desire. Any other questions?
90s nostalgia nerd, you hit it right in the head. Then why does the DMV issue CDLs and regular DLs? Because one is for operating in commerce. But you still need a license either way, as I'm sure we both know.
Not from you, as long
Yeah, the
as
hazard blinkers
he's
are
the
kind of
one
obnoxious, huh?
providing the issuance of the contract, then
I don't answer questions. Is that the same as the fifth?
they mean nothing.
Ooh. Technically, no. But I did ramble a lot. I am starting to feel pretty generous. Because of those coin flips, you see. You see what I'm saying? Yes, I will give you Fifth Amendment. I shouldn't. It means I had to buy you my own merch. But I will allow it. I shouldn't. I will let you know I should not allow it. But I am allowing it. Moving on.
Thing to you, even though they are a contract.
No, the chat's saying no on the fifth, saying we don't want the fifth. Do we want it? Do we not want it? Do we? Did you say I don't need a license technically? No, he didn't say he doesn't need a license. He's just saying that his vehicle is non-commercial. No on the fifth. All right. Because chat says no on the fifth. We're taking it away. Blame chat. I tried. Veronica says, I already checked the traders. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you got to get the vertical and horizontal. I'm also struggling to get both. Oh boy, I have a lot that I need.
I'm not abiding by any contract that you are giving me.
So, if you aren't abiding by any contract that I am providing you in return of the contract you're providing me, then...
Here's how I explain it. It's not exact. It's not exactly how it works. But I describe it. I have described it to sovereign citizens like this. It's consider a implied contract, whereas you use the roads, and therefore your consent to the laws is implied. If you don't want to be subject to traffic laws, don't use the roads. And then there is no consent. But by operating that motor vehicle, and forget the commercial thing, because that's not how that works, by being in the driver's seat of a car, motor vehicle, your vessel, whatever it is, by being on that road, even walking on that road, you have now consented in an implied fashion to be subject to those statutes. That is not technically how it works. That is not actually it. But that is a way to think of it, to sort of understand how it works, how territorial jurisdiction works. If you're within an area, your consent to those laws is implied. If you don't want to be subject to those laws, you then have to leave. It's like if you let's say you're recording a phone call, and at the beginning of the call, you call someone and say, "Hello, this is whatever," calling you on a recorded line. Even if you're in a two-party consent state, meaning that everyone who's part of that phone call has to consent to the recording, just by saying that it is being recorded from the outset, I think of the call, that is enough that it's not illegal to record, because everyone knew, and if they didn't want to be recorded, they could leave that call. If they stay, their consent is implied. That's generally how that will work legally. So that's how that works. Anyway.
Does that not mean that you aren't...
I said how to go about that is to take it to court and see if the judge believes it.
Yes, good answer. Take it to court.
Right, so the cop is back with his citations and hopefully with a tow truck en route to impound the vehicle for no insurance.
Hi.
All right, Mr. Dubas.
I mean, Jeff Hart's technically...
Okay, I'm citing you.
And there's the fake American State National ID.
Hey, do we have American State National? I don't think we have these on that on these cards. But if you do have on the card American State National, put that on there.
ID card with his real name, real address, and real date of birth, and of course the signature thumb his own.
Can I have the cover for this? The envelope came with?
Of course.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, I got a citation here for you. Are you still in Florence?
No.
You're not?
No.
Where are you at?
Care of?
You want to give me a phone number?
Do I have to provide that?
You do not.
Okay, then no.
Okay, so I'm citing you for no DL, not having your vehicle registered, and knowingly driving with no insurance, okay?
Sounds correct.
I comprehend it. I don't stand under it. Yeah.
All right.
You're sitting, sir. You're sitting in a car.
Understand is synonymous with comprehend, so you're basically telling this cop you understand him.
No
and that word salad about not standing under it means diddly squat.
Do you want to sign this, saying that I just gave this to you, not admitting guilt?
Yeah. I will sign that.
Keep it upside down.
Good answer.
Please.
Where at? Oh, okay, thank you.
Gray screen. It's a very interesting one. The audio is great.
Don't answer questions.
Is this the vehicle you were in the hit and run with when you got hit?
Oh.
Correct.
Who'd you call when that happened?
I don't answer questions.
You just did, though.
Other than what I want to.
Good catch.
I saw a police report made, so I was hoping you got that taken care of and they found the run vehicle.
Oh.
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of, okay.
Yeah, I bet it's really annoying to be involved in a hit and run, especially if that driver was uninsured and couldn't pay for the damage to your car, so ran. But I see you contracted with the police by making a police report. Funny how you use the police when it's to your benefit.
Got him!
You've got 10 days to take care of this. Do you understand that? Oh, perfect. Perfect.
There you go.
Giving me your fingerprint too, man. Look at that.
That's actually my autograph.
That's your autograph?
Wow! It's like talking to a child.
Living soul.
Yep, not a agent of the state under color of law as you guys are acting.
Yeah.
Which
Do we have color of law? Do we have color of law? If you have it on your card, hit it. I don't have it on my card. Curses.
do you have a liability insurance number or a bond policy number?
Works, no.
Hey,
Oh, so you're saying that
Hey, right back here, where I put in parentheses, that's where you need to call or take care of this, okay?
Awesome,
My boss
thank
has
you.
explained it to you, so you got 10 days, okay?
Awesome, appreciate that.
All right, Anthony. So I'm going to tell you, don't drive. You don't have a license. No,
I'm not driving.
It's not. Okay, I don't want you traveling on any of these streets out here that we consider public roadways, okay?
You cannot control my right to travel.
All right.
Yes, it can. The Supreme Court has ruled that.
Thank you. You guys have a wonderful day.
And it's not Screaming Woman.
Thank you. You too.
Wiggle, wiggle.
So after being warned not to move his vehicle, he waits for the police to leave and cuts the video. I'm guessing he gave it a few minutes before driving away.
Yeah, Australia's
and
not real.
why they left
It's
without
true.
towing his car, knowing he wasn't insured,
It's a conspiracy
and
of
knowing he doesn't respect
cartographers.
the law, is irresponsible. So again, if you live in the city of Wichita or even Kansas, beware of a silver 2007-ish model Honda Accord, because he
Calling
doesn't
him
have
out.
insurance, and by the state of the car, nowhere to pay for any damage he does to you or your vehicle. Right, thanks for watching, guys. If
Thank you,
enjoyed
Van.
the
We got another one. We're going to do this till someone wins. I think. We got time. We got another one. It's also from Van Balen. It's called Unhinged Sovereign Citizen Gets Arrested for OWI, then stacks on the charges. So I hope this one's good, because it sounds great. Oh, goldfish. It's like the earth is flat. They just sort of put you around in circles and then drop you off somewhere that you think is where you're supposed to go, but it isn't. Also, the earth is not flat, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Hart says, for the chat, after Van did the video, he got a lot of negative comments and turned the video private. Then emailed Van to demand he pulled the vid. Van posted the emails and his replies. Yes, they are very fun. Go check them out on Van Balen's channel. They are very good. Let me, yeah. You can't even, there. This channel right there. Go check them out. Where was I? There we go. A little bit lower. That'll work. Yes. All right.
I'm not operating a vehicle. I'm not operating a motorized vehicle. I'm not operating commercial.
Nothing we haven't heard already.
I'm a traveler. You cannot ask me that stupid shit.
How much have you had to drink tonight, bud?
A lot.
Mog's Emulation says, unless and until the suspect actually states that he is relying on that right, police may continue to interact with or question him, and any voluntary statement he makes can be used in court. So, yes, I can actually address this. Tenkai, hello, thank you so much. It has been a hot minute. I'm a busy little bee. So, when I was doing things like interrogations, not like physical interrogations, your law enforcement interrogation, which means that you're in my custody, you're not free to leave, and I'm asking potentially incriminating questions, I advise you of your rights, etc., etc. If someone's like, I don't know that I want to answer questions anymore, they can refuse to answer. There are like 4 things you advise them. Like, you can stop answering questions at any time. You do not have to answer any questions. You have the right to whatever. You have the right to whatever. I think there are 4 things. I mean, it's been years since I advised anyone of their rights, so I don't remember exactly how it all goes. I used to have it pretty close memorized, although I would always read it off of a card, so I had it perfect because I had to go to court and defend my rights advisal. So if someone's like, I want to answer that question, the question continues. If someone says, I don't know if I want to talk to you anymore, the questioning can continue. I would always stop and say, I need you to elaborate. Are you going to keep talking or not? Like, don't tell me you think you will or not. They say, I'm done talking at all. I would stop. They say, I want an attorney. I would stop. But there's a big difference, at least how the Army did it, based on the court rulings that were relevant at the time. When you say, I don't want to talk anymore, cool, great. Well, we're not going to keep talking to you then. However, we can pull you back in like an hour. Once you walk out of that police station, we can pull you back in. Now, the Army has a thing where we can like force people to come in and give testimony, even if, or not give testimony, and talk to us. If you're a soldier, you cannot decline to give a statement, essentially. Certainly not if you're a suspect. Your unit will bring you to us. Civilians, it depends on the situation. But for soldiers, you can't decline to do so. So once you leave the station, the PMO, we can call your unit and say, bring them back right now. That's the amount of time it takes for us to re-interview or interrogate you. That's not going to be very effective because you're still not going to talk. So generally, we don't do it immediately that quickly. However, our SOP was that if you ask for an attorney, we have to wait 2 weeks to bring you back in, to give you time to get an attorney and talk to them. Guess what? Most people say, I want an attorney. Don't actually end up talking to an attorney, even though it's free for active duty soldiers to confer with an attorney. I believe. I've never done it, but I'm told that. So I don't know what the deal is specifically with civilians, but yes, if you say I want an attorney, it is very different than I don't really want to answer that question. So, also, just because you ask for a lawyer or an attorney doesn't mean you're getting one. It just means you want to be able to confer with one. You're probably going to have to hire your own. Or it's possible, depending on the situation, one may be appointed to you, but that's outside of my realm of experience and expertise.
Welcome back to the Bambalian channel, guys. I have a question for you all. What's worse, a sovereign citizen, a drunk driver, or a combination of the two? If you answered option 3, then you'd be correct. Yes, we head to Ohio for exactly that. And let me tell you, a drunk SOVCIT really does know how to stack on those charges.
March 11th, 2023, an officer in Ohio spots a silver car traveling north on Reed-Hartman Highway towards Lake Forest.
Yes. There was a case where the guy, sorry, distractions, I know. There was a case where the guy said something along the lines of he wanted his lawyer dog. The court ruled he was not seeking a lawyer. Weird case. I remember reading that one. He says, I want a lawyer dog. And they're like, yeah, lawyer dog's not a thing. That's not a lawyer. I disagree with that ruling. I understand, though, where it came from. Very weird. Very weird.
At high speed. Catching up with the vehicle at the intersection, the officer notices dark tinted windows and a marked lane violation. The decision is made to pull over the driver, Noah Carpenter, in a silver Ford Mustang with a Kentucky license plate, in the parking lot of the Extended Stay Hotel on Creek Road.
Chef, that's pretty accurate.
I'm Officer Owens Blash Police Department. The reason I'm stopping is your speed.
Oh, you see? Okay,
yes,
you
sir.
see how the officer's pointing his flashlight around?
Like,
That's absolutely him checking the door handle to see if there's a weapon. I love to see it. We're going over that again. I know it's not the point of this video, but it's so good to see. Check out this little
I'm Officer Owens Blash
checking
Police Department. The reason I'm
in,
stopping is your speed.
checking in. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Just,
For what?
it's good.
Like coming on the
It's
track?
subtle, but it's good.
Coming up Reed-Hartman Highway from Glendale, Milford.
What was my speed then?
That was greater than 40.
Greater than 40.
Yes, sir. You got your
have
driver's...
a speedometer? You got me clocked?
I don't need to have your clock.
No, you got to...
Ooh, that could be a problem. It really depends on the training and the state and the county or the municipality. Not everywhere allows you to visually determine speed. Depends on how you cite them. That could be a problem, though.
Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance on you? I do not, sir.
Yes, you do.
Sir, I'm not going to argue with you.
You have to have me clocked.
Sir, I'm not going to argue with you.
If you do not have evidence that you have me clocked at 40, then you cannot pull me over.
Knowing what you eventually get charged with, this speeding issue should be the least of...
Here's the thing. What he's saying is not that far off. However, argue it in court. Because that's going to... If you had an attorney that's going to fight that for you, that's absolutely what they're going to latch on to. Are you trained to visually determine how did you do it? What were your measuring tools? You didn't have them? Throw it out. This stop is improper. I don't know all the situation, little details. But the guy in the car is not, his argument's not invalid. Is this the place to have that argument? I would argue no. Now, Hitchbot says you don't need to be clocked to the speed as a parent. Now, that is basically the defense, is like the speed was obviously like very clearly greater than whatever. You'd have to be able to articulate that. And you might not cite them with speed. You might cite them with reckless or something. It, again, depends on the state, depends on the statutes in play, the training, and a variety of factors. But it does make this weirdly complicated, much more complicated than your standard stop for speed. So, John Coetti, it's great to have you here. I'm so sorry that we spent so long rambling, but you know how I am.
Of your worries right now. But to answer your question, no, a police officer is not required to show you any evidence he has at the side of the road. That all happens in court, so save it for the judge.
Copy. You have your driver's license, proof of insurance on you, sir?
If you do not have me clocked at 40, you cannot pull me over.
You have your driver's license on you?
If you do not have me clocked at 40, you cannot pull me over.
Okay, well now the guy is
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you on the side of the road.
That's okay.
All right? This is a traffic stop.
That's okay.
Are you going to produce a driver's license?
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to give me a driver's license? Okay, that's fine. Well, just hang tight right there.
You do not have a right to pull me over.
Okay.
If you do not have me clocked at 40 when I wasn't going over 40.
Okay.
So.
I'm not sure how you can tell what speed you were going with those glassy eyes. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious, this officer suspects him of drinking. His speech and the way drunks repeat
He's got
themselves,
open container.
and the
No!
fact that the officer spots an open container in the centre console is kind of a giveaway.
Beat you to it, Van. Ha!
How much you had to drink tonight besides the open container in the center console?
It's empty.
Avid reader read, can police pace or match the speed of the suspect car to determine speed? Not everywhere. I think some places might authorize it. It is not authorized everywhere. I can tell you that. That also gets weirdly complicated.
How much have you had to drink tonight, sir?
That's empty. Because an infraction saying I'm going over 40 and you don't have evidence that I'm going.
Basically what you could do, sorry, I know, distractions. We're trying to get bingo. I know, I'm so sorry. Well, essentially what you could do in court is say, I was going this speed and this person passed me. Or my speedometer was showing this speed and I was not able to catch up or something. But if you were to say they were going exactly 73 miles per hour because I was going exactly 73 miles per hour, that would probably not fly. If you said my speedometer showed this and they were still going, the distance between us was increasing, maybe that would fly. It also depends on where you are in the country though.
Going over 40. So unless you want to pull your body cam footage.
Okay. So you're refusing
am I detained?
Absolutely, you're detained.
You're detained.
You're not free to go. Yes, sir.
Do we have, am I being detained? We do. Oh, finally we got another bingo thing.
I'm not free to go.
You are not.
What am I detained on?
Sir, I've already explained it to you.
What am I detained on?
Sir.
What am I detained on?
I've explained it to you.
What am I detained on?
Sir.
What am I detained on?
Sir, I'm not going to go round and round with you.
Okay, then I'm free to go.
You are not.
I am free to go.
You're not. Stay there.
No. If you do not tell me what I'm free to... If you do not tell me what I'm detained on, then I'm free to go.
Okay.
No. You can look all you want, but if I'm not detained, you cannot tell me I cannot go.
Sir.
Sir.
You're detained.
For what?
You're not free to go.
What am I detained for?
I've explained that to you, okay?
So explain it to me again.
You're speeding up Reed Hartman Highway,
up
okay?
Reed Hartman. What's my speed?
You are now refusing to identify yourself.
I'm not refusing because I don't have to.
Yes,
I'm not. Wait, yes, I am. But it's because I don't have to. There it is.
So you're infringing. So you're harassing me.
That's not harassment.
So you're harassing me.
I just love how he thinks winding that window up puts an end to all this.
Remember earlier when I said, if you roll that window up, if your windows can't open, the officer's going to open that door and you're going to have the conversation outside. Well, I didn't say the officer would open the door. I said they can pull you out of the vehicle. They can order you out of the vehicle. Yeah, we're seeing that right here.
Around to a million window bust videos on the internet already, but then forgets to lock the car door as well. And
would this be obstruction?
Out.
I would say if they did that and locked the door, yes. But because the door is openable, I don't think anyone's going to actually try to take action on it.
When the officer opens the car door. But now he doubles down on the dumb by doing this.
So if you touch me...
Mog, interruptions, I know. I stream at 5 Pacific, which would be 8 Eastern, I think.
Again, I can see you.
I haven't touched you, sir.
Okay, then. So I'm free to go.
Stay in the car.
So I'm free to go. No.
No, don't just disobey orders, bud.
Keep your hands right there. Keep your hands.
Just got real weird.
Keep your hands up.
My hands up.
I'm not talking to you.
When you have me behind my back.
There's something else in the car? Yep,
for what?
Passenger.
Okay, for what? You good?
Yep.
For what? Tell me why I'm detained. You said I was going over 40.
But he's been explained to you.
Evidence that I was going over 40. Can you give me?
Let go.
I will say this. I don't know that this guy's actually a sovereign citizen. I don't know that he actually is. He is dumb though.
Going over 40. Can you give me evidence that I'm going over 40?
They don't have to.
No.
First of all, jumping out of your vehicle like that is a really bad idea for obvious reasons. There are so many things that could go wrong there. And secondly, you can repeat yourself until you're blue in the face. The fact of the matter is, this officer does not have to show you any evidence of you speeding on the spot. Again, that happens all in the courtroom. Again, for obvious reasons.
Do you have an ID on you, sir? He's refusing ID.
That's not because I don't have to give you a fucking ID
if you're driving.
No, to operate a motor vehicle.
Trying to read.
But I'm
Did he
not
say
operating
Sue?
a commercial vehicle.
Oh, okay. Now he's a sovereign citizen. All right. Sorry for doubting you, Van Balian. Did he say Sue? Sorry, you know me. I distracted.
You don't have a
I'm
right
reading from the chat.
And finally, we
All right, Sue. Boop 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 doop doo boop doop doop boop doo. Oh, he hadn't yet. He's going. Or did he? Hold on. We'll get to it. Don't worry.
Because I don't have to give you a fucking ID.
If you're driving.
No, to operate a motor vehicle.
Trying to read.
But I'm not operating a commercial
So
vehicle.
close, so I haven't even
You don't have a right to
true.
defend me.
And finally, we get to the SOVCIT stuff, which, if you think about it, makes him even more dangerous than your average drunk driver, because he believes laws for drink driving don't apply to him.
How are you doing it? I want in on that. Anyway,
Unless he consents to them. So he will never learn his lesson from this. Kind of scary.
Can you please keep that $5? Then I'm going to need it.
We'll get to the Sue stuff. There's another one. I checked the transcript.
Commands, that's harassment commands.
All right, there is no plate.
Commands, okay?
Commands, that's harassment commands.
Yeah, hold on.
Follow basic commands, okay?
Basic commands,
I don't see a temp tag. There's definitely no plate.
that's harassment commands. You fucking dumbass. Tell me.
So we're going to walk back to this car right here.
Tell me for what?
2 horizontal does not
What
win.
am I arrested
Has to be
for?
horizontal and vertical.
You said going over what? You said
I know, I'm
detained
terrible.
For what?
Accompanied by Sergeant Dungan, the officer escorts Carpenter to the patrol vehicle and places him in the back seat.
Detained for what?
It may be locked.
No, I have. Am I free to go? Oh no, I guess because I have. Am I being detained? Oh, sorry. No, there it is. If you have, am I free to go? That would also. Yeah. Oh no, I have both. I'm a crazy person. Though I have. Oh, I didn't realize I had both of those. Yes. Am I free to go? If you have that, put that on there. Heck yeah. Mog, it was good to have you here. Weird time for you, I imagine. Whiskey, thank you. Says, can I please get 5 seconds of the card without your melon blocking it? There you go. Also, you should have your own card, though. This is my card. I hope that helps. My melon is exactly where it needs to be.
Bro, y'all are stupid. Y'all are the dumbest cops
Here we go.
that I've ever met in my life. Because you know how much you're going to get sued for?
There it is. You're getting sued. Let me move my melon real quick. We just put it right there. I need God's my authority. Taxation is theft. You're getting fired. And I win my own merchandise. I'm going to beat all of you to it. Uriel Grace says, maybe I won? Uriel, explain. Explain! Do you have both vertical and horizontal? I must know more. Tell me. Tell me if you won. Did you win it? Ooh, my crystal ball says... maybe? This doesn't get to come out too often. I had to. Alright, get it back in its drawer without shattering everything. Oop. Did we have private citizen? Oh, did we? We almost did. We almost did. Is that the last one you need? We had private citizen? All right, we had private citizen. We did not have free man, free citizen. I don't believe. No diagonal. It has to be vertical and horizontal. Uh-oh. We might not have a win. We did? We did have free? I don't know that we did have free citizen. Yeah, I'm a terrible person, I know. Look, rules are rules. All right, do we have a win? Do we have a win? No win? We're gonna keep going? I'll keep going. Is Aw Man Yup mean you have bingo or no bingo? I don't know which one that is. Do you have a vertical and horizontal? No. Okay. Keep going. We did have, not free citizen. We had private citizen. That's what I'm remembering.
Do you know how much you're going to lose your job for?
Squeaky chair.
Right there. Do you really know how much you're going to lose your job for?
You know how much you're going to lose your job for? Is that what he's saying?
Lose your job for? Obviously, right there. Do you really know how much you're going to lose your job for?
That sounds like you're getting fired, which is right there. No, sorry. Right there. I wasn't the way. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Sorry. This does not count as a screaming woman. That's for a very specific video.
Do you really know? Do you really know? Like, tell me. Like, are y'all stupid?
Give you guys my authority.
This coming from a guy who believes he doesn't need a license unless he's driving commercially.
Doesn't count if fan says it.
Also, if I had $1 for every time a SOVCIT threatened to get a cop fired...
bingo. Shay, you have bingo? Of course it would be you that has bingo. Of course. You deserve it. All right. I take my hat off for the bingo out of respect. All right. Run me by them. Run me through what you got. Vertical and horizontal. Tenkai Johnny says, bingo! Thanks, Tenkai. The number 30 card. I don't know how to get to number 30. How do you change which number you get? No, that's 10. Just doing it at random now. That's 11. That's 24. There's 30. I got it. All right. All right. Very patient officer. I don't need a driver's license. Call your supervisor. Getting sued. Am I being detained? All right, you got that. Black Style Dictionary. Call your supervisor. Free space traffic. Laws are not crimes. We don't have Fifth Amendment unless you're on City Sooth. Thank you so much. Says my granddaughter wanted me to do this. Good grammar. Hey, your granddaughter is right. All right. People versus... We don't have that. I don't... Because we don't have Fifth... Did I give you Fifth Amendment? No, I took away Fifth Amendment. Because that would be... Coast Guard baseball team. That sounds dope. You know what? Shay 2. Because I originally said yes to Fifth Amendment. Oh, excuse me. Even the hat wants it. I took it back because Judy. But I think... Don't tell Judy this. I think we can overrule Judy. I have the gavel. I think we could give you Fifth Amendment. Chat, what do we think? Do we give Shay Fifth Amendment? I think we say, because I was gonna do it. Take it back as your weak ass. You told me to. All right. Because Judy is now being held in contempt for her comments, her previous statement is overruled, and the Fifth Amendment being on the board is sustained. Congratulations, Shay 2. We did it! And that means it's a party. Woo! We got a bingo finally. I wasn't sure we were going to get it. Blah! So there. But I'm only doing it because it's Shay. And Shay gave a lot of you memberships. I wouldn't have done it for anybody else. It's probably not true. But. All right. Tenkai says card 14. Now, Tenkai, technically, you did not say bingo first. don't know how to get to card 14. Judicial mismanagement. Then vote me out. Impeach me. Go ahead. You don't have jurisdiction over my court. Haha! I'm a free judge. I do what I want. And I sustained that. Yay! Excuse you. Ooh. Party hat. People just tuning in are like, what on earth is this? I don't understand. Folks, for you just tuning in, I don't either. We sort of just do what we want. All right, Shay T, you have my email. Oh, sorry. You have my email. Send me what you want from the shirts, and we'll make it happen. We could finish watching the video. Let's see if anything
throughout the whole time he's on camera.
Can you step on out? You're not in any trouble or anything.
Okay, so this is the guy that was saying keep your hands up. Checks out.
Traffic KPs. How much did your friend had to drink tonight?
Oh.
I don't know.
Quite a few.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why does he?
But more than 0. You can absolutely ask the friend because it's not going to incriminate them.
So hostile. Why is he?
I really don't know. Because
Fired tank sent traveling terrorists. Wait. Whoa. Your second bingo was Terry versus Ohio. We didn't have it. Oh, we did have a Terry versus Ohio because I gave you that as a freebie because of my rant. All right, well, then you definitely won. I was thinking it was the other one because I forgot I gave you that one. Yes. That's fair. You know what? Hey, folks, it doesn't even matter if I gave you that. It doesn't matter because I did give you that freebie. So there. Yeah. Well, my mistake. I was thinking it was the middle one. But yeah. All right. It checks out. It checks out. Now let's see if anything crazy happens. Oh boy.
Is this yours or his?
I don't know which one it is.
I was also drinking, man.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
Yeah, that guy's very drunk.
Well, you know, handcuffs are not exactly designed for comfort. Maybe if
They're
you weren't so
torture cuffs,
aggressive,
haven't you
they
heard?
would have taken their time placing you into them. Get over it, you wuss.
Are you gonna calm down?
Obviously, I wouldn't bang on the door if they wasn't hurting.
Are you gonna calm down?
I explain,
down
yes.
for what?
Yes,
We're
I
not
would
gonna
be.
get you out of the car if you're gonna resist more.
Why
We're
am
not
I
gonna do
in
it.
the car?
You're in the car because you're under arrest.
For what?
No, we're not doing another round
Minimum
because we're almost at 2 hours now.
Obstruction of official business.
You said I was going over 40, and you have no evidence that I was going over 40.
Okay.
You did not clock me for going over 40.
Okay.
You did not give me my ticket for going over 40.
But why does it matter if you're not operating in commercial capacity?
Sir.
So why am I in the back of your car?
Sir.
Why am I in the back of your car?
I've explained this to you several times.
No, you've explained it, but you ain't showed me. You ain't given me evidence for me to give me.
It's not the time for that.
Now is not the time for nothing. Listen, you ain't giving me justice. You little dumbass white ass.
Oh, he mad.
Ooh, nasty. Do you kiss your mother with that racist mouth?
Maybe don't drive
In fact,
drunk.
I wonder what she thinks of this performance.
You doing okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on.
See, when you're friendly, look how friendly the officer is. Like, hey, man, like, sorry about this. You doing okay? All right, cool. This guy just smiling it up. He doesn't care.
So what's going on right now is my partners are going to continue searching the vehicle that we saw open containers. We have probable cause to search it. And you keep being cool and absent us finding something absolutely crazy that you're associated with, you will be going into your hotel room here in a moment.
Yeah, he's not me, but I might be.
It's weird how that works.
Yeah, don't do that.
I know, I know.
Just hang tight.
I see that.
Yep, just hang tight here, and in a few moments, you'll be free to go, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Really know that you are being so stupid.
Noah, you have to calm down.
You are being stupid. You are being the dumbest cop I've ever seen. Actually, no, I've seen it before.
That's a mirror, bud. The officer's over there.
Regardless of what I think, you're gonna do what you think is right, which is stupid.
For starters, bud, you gotta calm down.
Calm down for what? And
someone in the chat beat me to it, but
so he can go to court here in Ohio. Yeah, you dumbass, because it's gonna get paid for and it's gonna get nothing. I guess that's enough.
Noah, how much have you had to drink tonight, bud?
A lot.
We can tell.
Like I said at the beginning of this video, the offence that you were originally pulled over for, your speed, is probably the last thing you need to worry about right now, especially after that confession.
Yes, Whiskey, we reset cards. We're not doing another round because we don't have time to go through do another round. But yes, now we're just finishing this video.
The judge is going to love you.
Are you interested in performing any field sobriety tests, anything like that?
No.
I mean, if you want me to act stupid, it just doesn't make sense.
Please?
Would you mind? It's voluntary.
No, I was very nice and professional with you.
Because you did not tell me why I was detained. And you did not show me evidence of why I was detained. And then I want to get out and go into my whole tail, and then you want to put my hands behind my own back without me letting you, and then you want to put me in the squad car without me letting you. Do you really think that's do you really think that's justice?
It's called resisting arrest.
No, Linda, also, Linda, thank you so much. Also, to the individual who just ordered from my Etsy page, thank you so much. I hope you like them. Let me know how they are, because I haven't ordered. Generally, I try to order the item before I put it up. I have not ordered because I just put it up today. Yesterday? One of these days. One of the t-shirts you ordered. Wait. Yes. One of the t-shirts you ordered.
Our Lord and Savior, Taser Daddy.
This guy is pretty close to Screaming Woman. He's got the long hair. That doesn't... Guys can have long hair. Look at me. I look great.
Yes, it is. And even though you had trouble pronouncing it there, you performed that illegal act perfectly well. All caught on camera too.
When you ain't gave me a reason of why I'm arrested.
No. I explained to you that you were detained and you were not free to leave.
But you did not give me evidence of why I was detained.
They don't have
Can you give me that? No, you cannot.
Obstruction of official business, resisting arrest, and
Obstruction of official business. What business?
You refuse to identify.
Y'all don't have to identify.
Yes, you do.
You do.
No, because I'm not operating.
Listen, because like even with the speed stuff, because it can get weird, and you do have to do that very properly to make it work. I didn't see a plate on the back of that vehicle, so if you pulled out behind the person, be like, yeah, we were lured to the speed. We pulled out behind them. We saw there wasn't a plate, and that's when we turn on our lights and sirens. Like that would get them. That would do it. Home Chef says the officer forgot he needed to ask the suspect if he will let him arrest him. Time to let him go since the cop violated the Simon Says rule. Ah, curses. It's always rough when that happens.
A commercial vehicle, you dumbass.
You're operating a motor vehicle.
I'm not operating a vehicle. I'm not operating a motorized vehicle. I'm not operating a commercial motorized vehicle.
Your vehicle has a motor in it, bud. I don't know what to tell you.
You cannot ask me that stupid shit.
Commercial motorized vehicle. Sorry, no, that's complete
No, his
BS.
friend's in a different car, I
The law says
believe.
he can
Yeah,
travel
different
you
car.
all the way to jail if you do everything you did in this video.
Carpenter argues that he wasn't operating a commercial vehicle, he wasn't obliged to provide a license, and identifies himself as a traveling citizen.
So you're a sovereign citizen?
Technically, by law, no.
Is that what you're trying
Technically,
to say?
by law,
No,
no.
but I cannot be pulled over for operating a motor vehicle when I'm saying I'm traveling.
This is a good
You
one.
understand
Thank
that
you,
I
Van,
lawfully
for
stopped you
uploading
and
this.
refused to ID
You
yourself.
wrongfully stopped me
Yes,
and
sir.
you did not give me
Oh,
evidence.
okay. There is a plate on the car. It's just watch out by the lights. That makes sense. It does make sense. What color does Ohio have for plates? Are they white? They're white-ish. That depends on the plate. Yeah, okay. No, I could definitely see that being the case then. Yeah, because the cameras in these vehicles don't have a great... there's a word for it. There's a camera word for it. Anyway, fair enough.
You did not give me evidence of stopping me.
Oh, Flea Bacon doing it again? Oh,
Dumbass.
a great way to finish this one out.
I think we're a bit past that now, especially because you've just admitted to something a bit more serious than driving a few miles over the speed limit.
Because you have not provided me evidence of me going over 40 to pull me over.
They don't have
You understand that that's what court is for.
No.
Yes,
And court is not held on the side of the road.
You will not be able to. You will not be able to hold.
They don't have to provide the evidence on the side of the road.
You're not
There you go. Enjoy that.
To
Listen, no, I'm going to read this to you, okay?
Yep.
Some of it applies.
All of it. I want all of it.
Yes,
read
sir.
to me. Every
All
single-
that
every
I'm
single
required
word.
to, yes, sir. But listen, some of it applies
No,
to
I
you.
need. You are now under arrest for
Noah.
specifically. Go ahead.
Some of this applies to you, some of it
It's
does
Kentucky
not.
plates.
No, I need every single
No,
word.
it's not Depth of
read to
Field.
me.
If you would please stop talking and let me explain this
I
to
need
you.
every single word read to me.
All right? I'm going to read all of this to you.
Every single word.
Okay?
And I'm gonna follow you with it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Hey, no, real quick.
Yeah.
The more you interrupt him, the longer you're staying in his handcuffs.
Okay, I don't care.
Fair point.
I do not care.
We care, so we don't want you in that.
No,
long
okay,
to be.
you care because. Okay, exactly.
Some of this applies to you,
Bye.
some of it.
The officer reads out BMV 22551, informing Carpenter his license is suspended for refusing to provide a breath or blood sample, and asks him to perform field sobriety tests, which Carpenter refuses.
Oh, every person I get to go to jail is $200 more for me and meet my quota. This and this and that.
Why do you think this is going to help you, bud?
To be a freak. That's it. That's it. You serve me. I pay taxes. You have an obligation.
The police officers pay taxes too, nullifying whatever your nonsense claim is. Whoops. Oh, speaking of whoops, let me just... Awkward. All right.
Answer me, sir.
His obligation is to keep drunk and illegal drivers off the road like you. And since when did sovereign citizens start paying taxes into a system they don't believe
That's a good point.
exists?
That's a good point.
That's
That's a
a
very
bit
good point.
contradictory. Then again, I shouldn't be that surprised after this display.
Finally, the officer begins transporting Carpenter to the Hamilton County Justice Center.
Do you even know how fast you were going?
Do you know?
You're going greater than 40.
You have
I
evidence.
got a speedometer,
Yes, I
bud.
do.
Give it to me.
The wig was getting uncomfortable.
No.
In court.
I need you to give it to me right now. You were supposed to give it to me when you pulled.
U235, that's when they... Why is my screen weirdly blue? Anyway. It feels weirdly blue. It might just be... I know. That's when they call the supervisor. And then you have two people that pay taxes, and so it overrules you. That's why they bring in the supervisor.
me over, but you could
Noah,
not
how am I supposed to give it to you?
because you're supposed to.
How?
You're supposed to clock it. If you cannot clock it, then you cannot pull me over.
As I've told you, that is one
Fun
way.
fact with the clocking, because I said, like, you can't... Sorry, this is a wig there. You can't just, like... Well, it's difficult in court to say, I visually clocked them. When you get certified, at least when I got certified, to the state standard for your LiDAR speed gun, you have to be able to audibly do it because it emits a beep. And the pitch of the beep changes depending on the speed of the vehicle that's clocking. And you have to be able to, within, I think, 3 miles per hour, state what speed a vehicle is going based on the pitch of the beep. So, weird thing, I know. And I was certified, so I was apparently able to do that. If you are like, I don't know how, if you like are tone deaf, I don't know if it would affect you negatively. I don't know. Jeff Hartz, thank you so much. Says, since you're dressed up as the Squire of Gothos, look it up. My Corman selection tonight is the Star Trek theme. Yes, sir, actual lyrics. Oh, I know. Square of Gothos. That's a great look. That's a great look.
No. That's the only way.
I want a pizza. I'm gonna get a pizza.
How much you want to bet?
Order a pizza.
How much do you want to bet? I give you $100 right now. If that's lawful.
You guys just watched the video. I'm gonna get a pizza.
That's lawful in court. I give you $100 in that courtroom because I'll be there.
I would hold back on making that bet if I were you. One, because nothing about what you say is correct. So you'll definitely lose. And 2, because you're going to need it after
Yeah, also you
tonight's
don't have
escapades.
$100, I bet.
You know, for bail and the eventual fines.
I hope so, or else you're going to have warrants for your arrest.
Damn, this got real mad, though.
Okay.
So going
He's without
10
praise sauce,
under
where
is
it's
not
at.
illegal?
Thumper's mom, I am the very model of a modern major general. Don't make me bring that song back out. I will do it. You know what? We're looking up the lyrics. Modern. I shall sing some of it to you. I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical, from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news, with many trivial facts about the square of the hypotenuse. That's difficult to read that quickly. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus, under the scientific names of being animalculous. In short, matters sight reading. In short, in matters of vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. They spelled it wrong here. It's not my fault. I know our mythic history, King Arthur's answer, Caradox. I've answered hard acrostics. I have a pretty taste for paradox. A quote in Elegiacs. I don't think I got that right. Of the crimes of Heliogabalus. Wow, this one's rough. In conics, I can floor peculiarities parabolous. I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Gerard. I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Gerardas and Zophanies. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music stid afore, and whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. Then I can write a watching bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Caractacus's uniform. In short and... Sorry, it's a mess, I know. In short, in matters vegetable... In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. There you go. We ended it strong. Yeah. I don't know that song. I feel like I did pretty all right for sight reading it, sort of. I've seen it. I've heard it. I've never memorized it.
You want 10 under?
What does the fuck say?
Who's doing 10 under 70?
I'm just asking.
I don't understand your question.
You're not making sense, sir. Anything good?
To do this game, you can sit for 4 hours, you can piss and shit yourself, or you can look at the camera.
Okay, that's fine.
Damn.
That's what you want to do?
Yep.
All right.
That seems like a refusal to me.
Is that not right, sir?
Now that's a shame. I was really pinning my hopes on the chair making an appearance for this one. But unfortunately, they managed to take his picture without strapping him down. Right, let's see what he was charged with.
The suspect was charged with resisting arrest and obstructing official business, and issued multiple fines, which include speeding, having tinted windows, operating while intoxicated, and driving without a license.
Wow, so this guy has got to be one of the dumbest and most obnoxious SOVCITs I've ever covered on this channel, and that's saying something.
Griffcar,
mostly
I will.
drink-related, of course, but it's hard to tell with...
All right, because I have a version of that. Let me make this go away. Whoa! It's gone. Let me pull up my version, because it's too good not to, right? I love it. I'm very pleased with it. And it'll explain why I'm wearing all this stuff as well.
I am the very model of a standard sovereign citizen. I've no idea how courts work. I find myself in them.
Oops, sorry.
Government stores cash using strawman identities. Which aren't real, but we would not know. We never got our G.
I'll just move it around.
Thought I claim the U.S. is now corporate, because Uncle Sam went
I
bankrupt in the
have.
30s. There's no proof of it. I think there's secret laws at the fringe on the flag clearly denotes. And the courtroom is a ship and the ocean is where it now flows. And the courtroom is a ship and the ocean is where it now flows. And the courtroom is a ship and the ocean is where it now flows. And the courtroom is a ship and the ocean is where it now floats. Convert my IQ 2 inches and I would not be very tall. I don't read anything I cite. In fact, I hardly read at all. You'll see when I'm in court using defenses that will never win. I am the very model of a standard sovereign citizen. I started down this path because my driver's license was revoked, or maybe it was taxes that I wouldn't pay because I was broke. I trusted strangers telling me the Constitution bans this stuff.
Despite the fact the Supreme Court has regularly called this bluff.
But when I'm proven wrong, yes, this is something well known to me. I cite the Christian God because that's the only authority over man. But then why opine law loopholes? That doesn't make sense. Did I forget Romans 13 says submit to the government?
Did I forget Romans 13 says submit to the government? Did I forget Romans 13 says submit to the government? Did I forget Romans 13 says submit to the government?
It doesn't matter, I'll just move on to the next thing on my list of stupid theories without addressing the logic that I've missed.
You'll see when I'm in court using defenses that will never win. I am the very model of a standard sovereign citizen.
And my 50,000 subscriber special. If anyone's wondering what book I threw, is The Hollow Earth from Library of the Mystic Arts. One of these days I should read through it. In 1906 appeared the first book to offer scientific proof that old geographical conceptions about the Earth's structure are false, and that the Earth, instead of being a solid sphere, as commonly assumed, is really hollow, with openings at the poles. It's a doozy. Haven't read it fully. I've browsed. We haven't gotten to that special yet, because somebody's suing me frivolously. So I've been a bit delayed on all of that, you know. All right, we'll get a little bit Corbett out here. You know what? No, I'm going to order a pizza first. Because I want one. Someone brought it up and I want one. And yeah. Hang tight. The stream's basically ended at this point, folks. If you just want to hang out and do weird shenanigans, welcome to the party. That's exactly what we're doing. Ah, yes. That's what I like to see. Now, first we check something in my cart. No, it's not. We're not doing that. Bear with me, folks. Don't forget garlic cheese. I can't be that much of a fatty. I can't get, like, it's basically like 2 pieces at that point. Okay, well, the app's just basically broken right now. It's Uber Eats. You know. How's everyone doing? Oh, Mav's here. Yes, shenanigans. We're doing some shenanigans. All right. Let me try this again. I'm getting this pizza. Unless there's like a really good deal. Oh, Pizza Hut has a free item if I spend 25. No. I'm going for Mod's Pizza. Unless, oh, Stack's Burgers. Oh, what are you? Nope, can't get distracted. Can't get distracted. I love that this is the like you guys are just watching this happen. Yeah. Look, don't blame me. You're here. This one's on you. Restaurant latest deals. Let's go latest deals. Oh, Jack's Barbecue is so good around here. Oh, but I'm not looking for barbecue right now. No. Euro Bites. Pizza pizzazz. If I spent $40 though, no. None of these are good enough deals. I'm so sorry. We're going with Mod's Pizza, and I'm gonna walk you through it. Creating our own pizza. It's gonna be a regular, just a regular. The sauce is gonna have a garlic rub, and it's gonna have a white sauce, whatever the white sauce is. The cheeses: Asiago, mozzarella, Parmesan. Yes. Meats: bacon, grilled chicken. This is where it gets a little weird. Ground beef. I could splurge on ground beef. It's free. I don't usually, but we're gonna do it. Pepperoni. You got it. Spicy chicken sausage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Veggies. People can start getting upset with me on this one. Black olives. Jalapenos. Pineapple. Red onion. Oregano. I might as well. Finishing sauces, balsamic fig glaze, and a hot buffalo sauce. Yes. Let's check real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Brief guy just posted a link, you say. Self blacklisted in your house? Behind any sauce on your pizza? What? How do they do that? Why did they do that? Who's saying my numbers are dropping? That's correct. Because the stream is essentially over. I hope they would drop. Oh, the confetti cannon. Oh, no. I do kind of want it. I do kind of want it. Anyway. Oh, yes. Shay, I tell you, the pineapple one, I thought was going to be incredible. Too much vinegar. The tracer one, I put it on, I'm not kidding, everything. It's so good. Very spicy. So good. I haven't really delved into the other ones too much yet. Yeah. Look, here's the thing. It's like, wow, that's too much for pizza. Yes. Yes, it is. And I'm okay with that. All right. And we're placing the order. All right. Numbers, Mom. I usually don't, but I want to do today. And it's happening. It's in. All right, that's enough of that. So, grains come in 7 flavors. Oh, we can talk. I'll check it out. Make sure you email me to get that shirt, though. We're making that happen. Cormant. What were the what did the Fox saying? There was another suggestion for Cormant. But what was it? It was that. Okay, there's one of them. Oh! It was the theme song to Star Trek. All right. Kermit, you ready? Okay. I guess I could. There you are. Cool. This is where it gets weird, folks. If you haven't been in this part of the stream before, this gets weird. Theme karaoke. Surely. Let's see if it works. This is where my stream gets struck. All right, Cormant, it's up to you. All right, I got this. Space, the final frontier. Yep. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man's gone before. The rim of starlight. My love, water is gone. Something words I know. Terrified in clustered reaches. Love, strange love. We start with peaches. I know this journey ends never. It's Star Trek. They said it. We'll go on forever. What's your handle? While he wanders his starry sea, there was a, remember me! I don't know if you can tell, I've never sung that before. Oh, you weren't singing, it was me. That's all right, Kermit's never sung that before either. There you go. Do you like that Kermit was doing a William Shatner impression? I liked it. Yeah, it was only 2 seasons. And then it spawned 1 billion spin-offs. Next Generation is the best one. Fight me. All right, here we go. You ready, Kermit? No. Maybe a little loud. You lost your headphones. I have lost my headphones. It's in the wrong year. Wait, bear with me. Was it in the wrong year? It doesn't matter. Oh, this brings me back. All right. Oh, 3 seasons, they say. Yeah, they do. Not how to hear it. They're like the illusion.
Dog goes look, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak. Cow goes moo, frog goes croak, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks go quack, and fish go blood, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? Ding 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 a ring a ding, a ring ding 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 a ding, a ring ding 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 a ding a ding. Or what the fox say? Wop bop 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 bow, wop bop 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 bow, wop bop 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 bow. Or what the fox say? Hoppy 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 ho, hoppy 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 ho, hoppy 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 ho. Or what the fox say? Stop 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 stop. Oh, what the fox say? Big blue eyes, pointy nose, chasing mice and digging holes. Tiny paws up the hill. Suddenly you're standing still. Your fur is red, so beautiful, like an angel in disguise. But if you meet a friendly horse, will you communicate by more? Stick to that horse. What does the fox say? Jump, 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 jump down! Jump, 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 jump down! Jump, 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 jump down! Or what the fox say? Jump, 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 jump down! Jump, 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 jump down! Jump, 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 jump down! Or what the fox say? You like this too much, I know it. Whew. I don't know how they do it. What the fox say? Ooh, something with like the T-Pain auto-tune stuff. What the fox say? The secret of the heart, ancient mystery, somewhere deep in the woods. I know you're hiding. Lost in your soul. They're doing that really high throat. Help me ever know what we see of mystery. What do you say? You're my guardian angel. I need the woods. Together, man.
Who said I'm too sober for this? Me too. Look, I didn't choose it. I didn't select it. I guess I kind of did, didn't I? Oh no, it's Andy. Yeah, welcome to the weird part of the stream. As opposed to every other part of the stream. I suppose we could probably go over to Twitch and have some fun, and I'll play video games and eat pizza. It might be time for me to get out of here. It's just getting too weird. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Hold on. Star Trek: The Next Generation is nothing compared to what I did on my show. I was the best captain of the Enterprise. It's true, I know. Don't at me, bro. It's not great, but my arrival was so late from now. Oh well. I might meet who's the guy that also is the lean on the Next Generation? Jonathan Frakes. I might meet him later this month, actually. So, hey, get out of here, Hitchpot. Get out of here. You can't handle it. I might, you know what? It might have gotten too weird. I might not do Twitch on this one. Everyone has to be awake for things. So I might let this slide this time. Is there Jim Henson Muppet tag on there? Many more questions than if not genuine Jim Henson Muppet. Sesame Street need a tag in a year. Actually, oh my goodness. I don't know. I just got off Amazon or something. I don't know if it had a tag. It doesn't anymore. It might have had a tag. Yeah, I think it was like a licensed thing after the Muppets movie came out with. Not the reboot, but like the one with the guy who's on How I Met Your Mother. Why can't I remember his name? Not Muppets Most Wanted. Whatever came before that one. Anyway. There's a delay. What? I don't know what's happening. Anywho. Was Neil Patrick Harris? No, the other one. It was the other one. The guy who plays Marshall. Jason, yeah, that's the one. Jason Segel. Or Seagal. No, that's a different guy. That's the one. Andrew has to get her emojis in. Jeff Hars, I hope that was as horrible as he thought it would be, that version of the Star Trek theme. But yes. I'm going to get going soon. Andrea has to get her emojis in. Maybe. Or not. Or maybe yes. Griff Guy, you want some Twitch? You're wired. Good, Jeff. Good. Maybe I'll play like a little War Thunder on Twitch. Just a little. I don't know. Should I? No, you're saying, there's no Twitch. Oh, I see. I see. So, all right. Andrew, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what we're waiting for. Oh, Veronica. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I'm just gonna look at memes. Just hang out and look at memes. You should be happy, Andrew. I agree. It's a choice. Well, that's what some people say anyway. All right. I'm getting out of here, though. Y'all have fun. You guys are wonderful. As always, thank you so much for your generosity. I'll keep doing my thing. I'll keep hanging out with y'all at some point in the near future, we hope. And appreciate the shenanigans. Shay2, congratulations. And with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, until the next time, be good, stay safe. Oh, Andrea's got more to say. Andrea, what you got? Not you. You're not awkward. It's the quietness. Andrew, are we clear? Are we good to cut it? All right. Here's some emojis. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, thank you so much. And be good. Stay safe. Well, okay. Hold on. Am I playing? Doing some? Okay. I'll do a little bit of Twitch, and if you show up or you could not show up. Either way. Twitch.tv/Sergeant Blue Bacon. SGTBLUEBACON. I gotta do something while waiting for the PC anyway. So, get that out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time. Wait. Do I want War Thunder? Or do I want Hold Fast? Nations at War. First person to answer that question, that's what we're gonna do. Text. First person gets it. Hold fast it is. Woo! All right, that's fair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for real this time. Till the next time, be good, stay safe. The hat does go better with Hold Fast. All right, this didn't happen. Oh, wrong button. Oh God, everything's going wrong. I gotta go.